Hey everybody, welcome back. Today we're starting off the adventure weekend in the morning. Chris and I, we drove up here last night. He knew a couple of spots out here, so this is one of the ways we also find spots. I know some of you guys want to know and have questions about how we find campgrounds. Once in a while, we'll have friends who've been to certain spots, who've scouted certain areas. The funny thing is, when we were kind of exploring before we got here, we just drove around a little bit lower elevation, and it was pretty crowded. There were a lot of cars. From what I understand, it's going to be very hot this weekend, so down below there's like a little river and a lake and everything, so people want to get those prime spots. We came up over here. There's gorgeous views, the sun rising, it's just lighting up this whole area, these valleys and the lake down below behind us. So what we're going to do today is we're going to start heading out, exploring some spots. Chris knows of some areas a little bit north of here, so we're gonna go check those places out. A good opportunity for me to test out these 35-inch tires now. As you may have noticed, I did kind of change up the lighting system on Shadow a little bit. This is kind of like a temporary configuration that I did on the truck. But aside from that, we're just gonna kind of chill out for a little bit, enjoy the views, and just relax and then head out. There's really no rush today. We got all day to just look for camp, so a lot of it's just gonna be exploring, like I said, and we'll see you soon. By some stroke of luck, Chris and I ran into Ernesto and Thaisa and their two nieces who happened to be in the same area exploring as well. They were actually looking around for a campsite as Chris and I was as we were exploring throughout the day. I actually met Ernesto last year at a Toyo Tires Trail Pass event, and he has an awesome backstory, so I definitely encourage you guys to check out his Instagram page, as he has some awesome pictures and great stories about his travels all across the Americas. He also brought their Troopy, which is a 2019 Land Cruiser which you can only get outside of the States, and it was here on a 1-year temporary traveler's permit. So we'll go into that a little bit later, but for right now, we decided to all hang out and explore together for our next campground. We actually drove around. It's Saturday and all the sites are taken up. We got lucky because we came up here and this is a pretty big area. And then we had Chase and Emily over there just hooking us up with this side because this area is so big. So shout out to them. That is a freaking helipad over there. You got Chris, Adventure Centric right there. I met Ernesto actually at Toyo Tires Trail Pass event in Hood River and he brought that rig. But crazy thing is he has this rig. This is a 2019 Troopy. It's a Land Cruiser. I think it's a 78. It's crazy because he bought it in Dubai, imported to Venezuela, did all these mods on it. He just briefly talked about it. I was talking to him, you know, just kind of catching up, and he was giving me some information about this rig. It's crazy. I like this design. It's like a timeless classic design. It looks like a vintage vehicle, but this was built in 2019. I don't know if you guys can see that, but that's writing from the Middle East. And I'm just giving you guys a quick sneak peek preview here. And then they modified it to put that pop-up top. So they cut through the roof and put that pop-up top right there. So stay tuned for that. This is, I think, the only 2019 Troopy in America right now. And no, this is not imported for use out here. This is on like a temporary, like a visitor's permit, from what I believe. And they have it which lasts for like a year or something. But anyways, just wanted to get you guys caught up on what's going on. So we got behind there is supposed to be Mount St. Helens. We made it just in time. There are a lot of mosquitoes out here. It's about 8 o'clock. Sun is starting to set. We got some good timing here. And we're just gonna chill. Maybe eat some dinner, have some drinks, chill out, have a good time, pack up in the morning. All right, bye.
I live out of that thing. So that's what I do. But I literally have a program that I can dial into them.